Dark side.
Ayo, who we in here today with?
Hey, Keely Stevens, playwright, director, filmmaker, actress. What else? Producer. I can't forget that. And award-winning director. Okay, all right, all right.
For sure. All right, so really, I met you at the it was a film festival, the Detroit film thing. Oh, I
Yes.
got to shout out Self Made Records, Self Made Studios. We have Self
Yes.
Made Studios right now,
Absolutely.
so shout them out. And then other than that, yeah, boom, put that one in the books. But then other than that, let's get into it. Tell the people about yourself. What do you do?
So right now I'm working on a play. We're presenting a play at the International Institute in Detroit on March 14th. I did write the play. I'm directing the play. I have some phenomenal actors in the play. It's called When the City Breathes. Listen, but it's not an ordinary play. What it is, it's a three-course dinner with the play. So people will have a whole different experience while they're being served dinner, eating while they watch the play. So it's definitely a vibe. I've done it once before, a different play, but people absolutely loved it. And so I'm really looking forward to March 14th. If you don't have your tickets, get them now on livingmycrown.com.
Cool. So have you this journey of like playwright and everything? You started this in Detroit.
I did. I did. So playwriting, but I'll tell you, film is really my passion.
One moment. One moment.
Um, Yes. So my I'll just say my entertainment journey did start in Detroit a long time ago. I started out modeling, model for Mercedes Benz, Colgate, auto show, NASCAR events, all of that. I loved it. But when my mom passed, I decided I wanted to do everything I ever said I wanted to do. And so I got into acting. And so I started off acting. Then I went into being an associate producer, but at the same time, I was trying to learn every aspect of it. And so my passion for film, movie making grew. You can't, for me, I still love theater too, though. And so I studied theater, went to school, studied theater. Um, and it just grew from there.
I get you. I get you. You say so. You say you grew up in Detroit. When you said your mom passed, you say you just skip it, just go all full throttle with it.
Oh, yeah.
So let me ask you this: you did you go to college for this?
So I attended, I graduated from Specs Howard, and I actually went to OCC, Oakland Community College, for theater. I didn't graduate, but I did go. So I did to attend my classes. But life happens. I didn't graduate. But I still took in everything that I learned in my classes. And then, of course, I attended different workshops around Metro Detroit.
If somebody's watching this and they're passionate about something, do you advise them to go to college route or just go full throttle into it?
It don't necessarily have to be college, but you do have to study your craft. It's like Denzel said in that one movie, trained or untrained. A lot of people can get in front of a camera and just say, "Oh, I'm a natural," but it's some technicalities to acting as well. Anybody can get behind the camera because they could afford a camera and push record. But do you know about your aperture? Do you know about the f-stop? It's certain things that you just not gonna know just off GP. So I think with anything, whether you going to college, whether you attending workshops, whether however you're gonna do it, study your craft, become at least attempt to become the best at what you do.
I get you. I get you. They say just keep attempting and keep trying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shoot, I just keep being blunt with you right now. Last night we was talking on the phone. You said something about you raised over like a lot of money. I think it was like 500,000, 900,000. It was some money for a
So
film. What was that
yeah,
about?
yeah. So what you talking about? So the I wrote a movie, didn't intend to write it. I paid somebody to write it, and it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. So I ended up doing some rewrites, extending, and so forth. But at any rate, an investor came along and gave me $150,000 to produce the movie. Really, he was expecting me to just do a little trailer, but I caught myself going to do the whole movie. I'm like, $150,000. I can make a movie with $150,000. So
You ain't sell yourself.
did I do it?
You ain't sell yourself.
No, heck no, no,
You
and
ain't do
I
no
thank
blood
God.
sacrifice and
Like
nothing like that.
I have to do none of that. I have to do none of that. So
All
it
right
was
now.
my passion. Sometimes people see your passion, your drive,
Hmm.
and they're investing in you. So it's just meant to be. But moving along, I went to the American film market to sell the movie. It wasn't. It was all shot. We had finished shooting it. It just had to be edited. So I go to the American film market and I get offered $500,000 for the movie on the domestic market and another $400,000 on the foreign market. So I'm like, $900,000. Oh, I made it, Mama! I made it. My first movie too. So this is my first feature film, and so the editor did not deliver, and I missed out on that almost $1 million. So, with the movie that I'm getting ready to go into production with now, it's called Class Reunion. It's a comedy. Um, it's hilarious. Not because I wrote it, but partly because I wrote it. But no, it's just really funny. I want to have it completely done and then take it to the American film market because I never want to be in a position again where somebody saying, "Hey, we'll give you this money, just give us the movie," and I don't have it to deliver. I want to have all my stuff, all my ducks lined up in a row, ready to pass over, so they can pass me them dollars.
What type of child were you when you grew up?
What type of child?
When you were growing up, what type of child was you?
What type of? I was a good kid.
I feel
But
like you told on
I
everybody for
was
sure.
no heck no. I'm from the east side. We don't do that. Not even as kids. We don't. Mm-mm. Um, I was under my mom a lot though. Was she at the table playing cards, they drinking, doing, smoking their cigarettes?
Hmm.
I was laying on her lap. I ain't really want to go outside with the other kids too much. Sometimes I would, um, but I like being up under my mother, and I think that made me it made me mature as a kid. Sometimes I say I was more mature when I was like 17 than I am now. But at that point, I had to be. I had to be. So I graduated from Cass Tech. But while I was in high school, I worked full time, did my homework. I was still involved in activities. Uh, Home life got interesting. And I had my PO box. I had my money coming to my bank accounts.
You
I
said
had
at
to be
17?
mature at 17.
You said, wait, what caused that life now?
You said what?
What caused that lifestyle?
I mean, just home life was just got a little rough around the
Oh, so
edges.
you just have to pitch in and stuff and just like really
So
just
no, I had to fend for myself a little bit, and I just
oh
always
you got
felt
your own
like
spot and everything?
I'm not. I felt like I have to be responsible for me. Is how I felt.
Mm,
Is nobody is gonna do it for you. And
mm.
so, even though my mother she was wonderful. Don't get me wrong. I had a wonderful mom. She just went through a rough patch.
What age did you move out the house?
Um, 17, I moved out, moved in with a friend. Then I moved with my grandparents. Then I moved back with my mom for about 4 months. Then I went off to college.
Mm,
Yeah.
got you. That sounds like a big. I just looking on the outside looking in. That sounds like a big circle. Like if I was you, I would regret that. I'd be like, dang, I should just stay with my mom or something like that.
No, but she was going through a lot. She was having her own stuff that she was going through.
They said just give her time.
So it was just best that but my mom was my best friend to the day she died. But people go through stuff and you have to let them go through what they go through. And sometimes you have to separate. Sometimes you have to love from a distance.
Mm, I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. I just remember as a kid growing up, I had in my head like 20. I told my grandma that like when I was like 20, I gotta get going. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna
Yeah.
leave one day and be like, bye.
See, my age was 18. Somehow
Your
I
age
got
in
it
your head was
fixed in
18.
I don't know where I got this from, but I thought at 18 you cannot live with nobody else. Like you have to have your own. 18, you grown, you gotta get you together. Get not
Nah,
at 18, but at 18 you got to get out. My mother never said that to me. I just had that fixed in my head.
shoot,
But before 18 came, it was just situational where I was like, got to get it together. I ain't
got you,
gonna be
got you.
able to do this.
Let me ask you this. I asked this question a couple times. A lot of people, they laugh at everybody. You a female. You probably like it. Let me ask you this. Would you rather have $1 million or a true love? And if you got the $1 million, you can't trust. It's like
Well, I don't even have a
everything is
million
fake.
dollars and I don't trust nothing.
You got a million
I got
dollars,
trust issues,
can't
but
trust nothing, or you got true love, like everybody around you is real thorough, like everything you see how it's gonna be. If a fake come in your life, boom, God gonna exit that nigga the fuck out.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the true love.
True love.
And it's not that I'm a huge love what they call love bird, but I do understand and appreciate the value of people. And I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get the million anyways, so
Mm.
that's gonna come. And even if the million don't, all the things that I want in life is still gonna come.
Let me ask
I'm
you this.
big on manifestation.
Let me ask you this. This is I say on a relationship type tip. Do you think if you had one dude, wait, are you married?
No, and I'm not answering this
All
question.
right, look, no, it's
I'm
not.
pleading the fifth.
What you think I'm gonna ask?
What you about to ask me?
All right, look. This is the thing though, because I asked dudes this, and they was like, "Nah, you'll save. Do you think you'll save more than $1 million being with one person for the rest of your life, or do you think? Because I don't even think females think like that.
Wait, am I gonna save $1 million by being with one person?
Yeah, with that lifetime, like just that one person, boom, you got the true love of your life, one lifetime, boom. All right, that's your person. You just rocking it out.
Well, I mean, I hope I can rack it out and we can get more than a million.
I'm talking about saving. Like, do you think you'll save that?
Yeah,
Not for sure. I was just wondering
yeah,
that.
for sure.
Because like it was an argument because some people it was a dude. He's like nah, because you gotta think with dudes, if you got that one woman,
Uh-huh.
you ain't gotta go out to the club. You ain't gotta do this for the bitches. You ain't gotta do this for them. You ain't gotta do this. And then another dude, we're literally self made. He was like nah, but you gotta y'all don't understand. If you got that woman, that's your woman. You gotta do this A B C D.
Yeah, but if she
So
support you right, you gon' that $1 million ain't nothing. A woman is supposed to be a helpmate, not a hindrance.
mm,
So if he hustling right, and when I say hustle, I don't mean drugs, but whatever he doing to hustle, it could be movies, it could be um his own business, it could be insurance, it could be mortgages, whatever he do to make money. Like if she's supporting him right, to me, when a man is about his business, if he don't have to stress out at home, he ain't got to be worrying about arguing when he get home. He ain't got to be worrying about ain't gonna be nothing fixed to eat and she just chilling at home. If he ain't got to worry about all that, I think he'll be more successful. Um, it's just got to be the right person.
all right, so let's get into it a little bit. Would you rather have broke dude all the time in the world, rich dude no time, like less emotional time?
Me personally, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna take the rich dude with no time, only because I'm a go getter and I don't need nobody trying to just be on me and holding me back, stifling me. That's gonna be frustrating for me. So it's not because that man is rich, um, but it just makes more sense for my lifestyle.
Mm, got you. Oh, this is a fun question. Something to know about you. First time you fought and last time you fought. Do you remember
Fought.
your first fight?
So look, you asked about my childhood. This wasn't really a fight, but
That's how I know it went more. It went left.
but um this is gonna sound really crazy,
Mm,
but I was like 3 years old, and I always had a big butt. Even as a 3 year old, I had a big butt, right? This little boy kept hitting me on my butt. So I went in the house, told my mom, he hit me on my butt. The little boy might have been like 6. I'll never forget. Um, my mama not thinking about shit, bust his ass in the head with a bottle. You can't say that to a 3 year old. I literally bust this little boy head with the bottle. He went home screaming and crying. My mom went down to try to explain to his mom what was going on. She got loud with my mom. My mom done beat the lady. It was just a mess. But that's the first altercation I remember. My last fight was actually,
probably like 3 years ago. And it wasn't much of a fight because I was trying not to fight this person because it was somebody I loved.
Hmm.
But it was
It's probably
it
like a
was
family or
probably
something
more
like that.
emotional. But some hits was thrown. It was some grabbing. It was some pushing. It was a punch or two.
It was family and stuff.
It was personal.
I
It
ain't gonna
wasn't
lie.
no dude though. It wasn't no. It was not like it wasn't nobody I was in a relationship
Oh,
with.
then you be
Nothing like
beating
that.
niggas.
Huh,
You be beating
whatever.
niggas.
No,
How about you be
no.
beating
I don't be
niggas?
having them type of relationships. We be good. I don't do all that extra drama stuff. I'm straight.
All right, let me ask you this: would you rather have money or a network?
Network.
Network.
Yeah.
Oh, but I feel like you thinking like merging. You can't merge. So if you get the money, nobody fuck with you. You get the money, like nobody. You get the
Dude.
network, you can't like your bank account get past like 50,000. Boom, all that shit gonna drain. Like it's a
Mhm.
certain amount. Like boom, you just can't get past that point.
And that's
Just
fine.
network. Boom.
That's
All you
fine.
got is the people.
Mhm.
You take the people.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity,
Because
why?
I mean, like I said, I believe in manifestation, and God is my provider ultimately. So it's nothing that I can't have.
Hmm.
Um, God provides this. I'm listen. I don't. I quit my 9 to 5 to just pursue filmmaking full time. And people like, how you gonna do that? How you? But my faith is so strong in God providing for me that I don't miss a beat. I live in the house that I want to live in. I drive the car that I want to drive. Even my old vehicle, I manifested that and I laughed about it when I got it. But yeah, I don't have to worry about nothing.
You
I'm
Christian?
good. Yes.
I don't know. She ain't gang gang. You ain't banging C's with me. That don't sound
No,
like it.
I mean, yes, I am. I believe that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. I am saved. I believe that Jesus is definitely the way, He's the truth, He's the light. And I do believe that there are principles in a Bible that you can't get around. They're principles, they ain't rules, they're not suggestions, but they're principles. You can't get around them. Now, do I believe there is some truth, not absolute truth, but some truth in other religions, Islam, Judaism, Catholicism, all, there is some truth. I do believe that.
Yeah, I think
But
we all. I think we all seen the same shit.
I think Jesus is ultimately the way.
Hmm.
But like you just said, we are really saying the same stuff, but I ain't into worshiping nobody, nothing but God, and
Huh.
I'm gonna stand on that to the day I die.
So I gotta ask you this: there's things going on the internet. $1 billion or 10 minutes with Jesus?
Let me get 10 minutes with Jesus, because it's a lot that I can learn that can lead me to even more than that 10 billion, 10 million, whatever. If we really listen and learn to His principles, we could have so much more, but we got to be focused, we got to be consistent, and I believe in myself. I think I could do it.
Let me ask you this: it's the if I feel like you grew up in Detroit, right?
I did.
How do you think we can stop like some like the YN beefs, the YN little shootings? Like how do you think we can stop some of that? If you got some YNs watching this right now and they got beef with this person, and they got the power to stop it, and they just got like, what do you think? Like, why do you think it's happening? And then what do you think we can do to stop it?
Beefs have happened since the beginning of time. I don't mean to be pessimistic, but I just think it's going to always, somebody is always going to be beefing with somebody.
Yeah, somebody gonna drop regardless.
That's just, it's been happening since the beginning of time.
Mhm.
So I think that's just kind of a part of life. It's just a part of life.
And then you say it, so like just keep it going. What is going on? Just like skip it.
I'm not, no, heck no. I mean, we do what we can to stop crime, to
Hmm.
fight crime. Um, but do I think it's going to stop 100%? No, because mental illness is real.
Or I say at
People
least,
in a mindset,
I'm
people.
just being real. I say at least we the ones filling up the goddamn prisons and everything. You can say that, but like the Asians, they fight the Asians. They don't like the Jews. Got beef with this Jew. They don't like, you know what I mean? It ain't 10 of them going to jail over
Mhm.
conspiracy on a RICO or one shooting. You know what I mean?
But I mean, I think like with in a black community, because clearly that's what we're talking about right now. In a black community, it's gonna take a whole lot of education because there's a lot of miseducation out there. It's a lack of knowledge. We gotta educate and we gotta produce some jobs that where people can get paid because a lot of times people just trying to get their money and people gonna how to say get how to live. Some people only know the streets, but if there was a way where you could teach them something different, I think a lot of them dudes out in the street would do it. I know guys who been in the street
So you say just give them
and
some
they
money.
doing something. I ain't saying just give them nothing. I'm saying give them, or don't just give them money, but give them the skills, give them the know-how to go and get money in a legit way. Because I've seen guys where in the insurance business, because sales have made a lot of millionaires. Um, they was in the street. They had an opportunity in the insurance industry. They got together. One dude, he called up all his dudes. The next day, they all did whatever they did, and they start getting money in insurance. And they hustle insurance like they was hustling dope.
All right, let's say a person got no skills right now. He watching this right now. He on this last 100. How can he flip this? How can he get to the bag or get to a bigger bag? 100.
Call me 313. What's the number? 261-6019. I also own a mortgage company. I'll teach you the game.
All right.
There
That
we
was the
go.
realest
There
answer to
we
that question. I ain't gonna lie.
go.
All right, so all right, shit. Hopefully, just not that being the same answer. But he got his last thousand. How can I flip this thousand? He got that last thousand. He's like, dang, I gotta make some shape. How would you? What's the move?
I I think sales make the most millionaires. Invest that in something. You're gonna invest it in something, buy a product and flip it. Again, it's like if you was selling drugs or whatever kind of drug you was selling, the same way you was doing that, take them same thought process. I'ma buy this at this cost. I'm gonna do this and do that so I can maximize the amount of money I can make from it. And then I'm gonna give a little bit to this person, give a little bit to that person, give a little bit to this person so that they can make some money and let them sell it. And then I'm gonna sell it for this price. And then you're gonna make some money. Learn how to flip real estate. Flip some real estate.
Let me ask you this. I feel like in entertainment industries, you got like two mind state type of people. So I feel like even on your films. So I want to ask you like, if you had a hit film, would you rather try to stretch? Which business strategy do you think is like the better business strategy? Would you rather try to stretch that moment and like keep promoting that, or would you rather just on to the next one and just start hitting them with another one?
You have to, I think in this industry, you have to learn how to multitask. And you can't do everything on your own. So yes, if you got a good run, keep running with it till you can't run no more. But at the same time, you got to be thinking ahead to your next project. So when that's done, or it could still be on its run, you coming out with your next thing.
So you say multitask a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, for sure. Again, that's why it's good to have teams.
Cause I got that question from Drake. Drake, I was listening to an interview he did. He's so successful in the music industry because he may have a hit song right now, and he's on the next one. He's like, all right, got the
Yeah,
plaque, all right,
for sure. That's
next
what I'm
one.
saying. You can't just run with that one and then you ain't doing nothing else. You got to multitask. Let that keep running its course while you working on that next thing.
Yeah, what type of music you listen to?
A little bit of everything. I might listen to some rap, R&B. I might listen to some Latin music, some gospel
Super fucking
music.
segue. Do you know this one lady on the internet? She's like, she just pops her fucking gum. He's like, no, do you know what I'm talking about?
Not at all.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna show you a video of
What?
her. No, he don't know. All right, look, I'm gonna show you the video. Like I'm gonna make the compilation on here. I'm gonna make the. It's gonna be this gonna be a clip for sure.
That's funny.
All right, cool. You might be so much of her. But yeah, that's it. Dang, that was super. I ain't even tell you. All right, but look, I feel like I want to show you. Like, pause. Nah, skip it. I'll show you later. All right, but let me ask you this. Dang, a lot of these questions I can't even ask. Like you one of the like first, like not the first, like one of the first five filmmakers I got on the pod
Oh, really?
for sure.
Yeah. Yep. I actually, I was an associate producer on a movie that I was acting in called She Kills. It was a psycho thriller back in 2007. That's when I started.
Damn, how long you been? You
Um,
started this shit in 2007?
2007.
Dang.
Yeah.
What's the
Then
biggest? What's the biggest like?
2010, I had this idea. Wasn't no Instagram, wasn't no Facebook, it wasn't none of that. 2010, it was barely a YouTube. YouTube was out, but not like that, like that. Um, I came up with this idea to produce a webisode called The Rumors. And I was going to start this website where I can put my show on the website and people can go to the website to watch it. But then that turned into allindies.com where we could put all kind of movies on there and other people movies, not just my own. So I turned that into a business where I hired people who had been in prison before, people who were felons. I hired them to go out and sell ads for the website. I had people who would solicit other filmmakers to put their movies on the site. Um, and it did good initially, and then stuff happened, and I stopped. I shouldn't have, because seeing where we are in like in the film industry now, with just the different outlets to show movies and how people paying for it and so forth, ain't no telling where I could have been with that right now. So that was 2010, The Rumors. Then I was in a bunch, like I said, I was acting. So I was in a ton, probably like 15, 20 other movies. But at that time, it wasn't nowhere for movies to go. It was like you either sold it or it sat there. And so a lot of people movies just sat there or they didn't get finished, different things.
It's the filmmakers. For filmmakers getting out here, boom. How do you think they can try to make it work? Because I feel like you've
Just,
been doing this since 2007. I feel like you got the methods.
nah, because it's changed so much. This industry has changed so much in Detroit. Um, I think first off you have to define for yourself what making it means. Because for some people, making it mean just staying busy in the industries. For some people, making it means doing movies on Tubi. For some people, making it means going other places and being in movies. For some people, making it means being in movies that's with the major studios. Because we got a lot of people from Detroit. That's what we got. Nico, he just won an award on P Valley. He's from Detroit. Angela Lewis on Snowfall. She's from Detroit. It's a lot of people, young people, relatively young, that's on major movies, major shows from Detroit. So you got to define what making it means for you, and just
Segue.
do it. Stick to it. Don't stop. Um, just don't stop. Study your craft. Study your
Segue.
craft.
What does making it look like to you?
For me, making it means producing my own movies. Anything I ever said I wanted to do, I just do it. That's what making it means to me. So when I die, listen, no stones unturned. Everything I ever said I want to do, I want to at least have tried it. But before we go, don't forget March 14th, When the City Breathes, stage play over a 3-course dinner. You don't want to miss it. Buy your tickets today at livingmycrown.com. Or you can call me at 313-261-6019 to get your tickets today.
Dark side.